Okay. Just give a medium amount of lye. There's light one in there. There will be obviously deep and this little bad boy. Walk also.
No, Andy, it's not like we're waiting for you.
About to start. The timing is perfect. Okay, so your band needs to be very lightly, a little tiny bit of resistance. So your back hip width up. Pull your arms back, think your fingers. Press your shoulders down, push your arms away. Squeeze your butt, put your hips forward and look up. Just stretch open the front of the chest into the shoulders. And then release back to the middle. We're going to start by just doing a little squat, bringing your arms forward. So I don't know if the squat or dumps so badly. My right thigh is just screaming at me.
What have you been doing?
I think it's from the split squat, Bulgarian London. So as you float your arms forward, you let them float back, you do a little squeeze at the top into those shoulder blades. And if you wish, you can start to go a little bit deeper. And then as you do, you also have the option to swing your arms up a little bit higher to the ears. But what I don't want to see is that. Yeah? It happens a lot. You need to really reach and stretch, keeping that spine beautifully flat. I'm going to be very thorough on technique today so that I don't have to do so much hard work. Then 4 more like this. Plus my right thigh doesn't work.
There is a trend to do as I said, not what I do. Creeping slowly into this.
Yeah. Now when you do the last one, you come up to the top and you heel toe your feet a little bit wider so you go to the edges of your mat with a very slight turn out. Very slight turn out, but not in PA squats, we're still. And then you're going to squeeze your fingers, stretch up again. This time, push your arms away. The Mexican sky. So lengthen through the elbows, push your hips forward, squeeze your butt cheeks, stretch open. Tiny bit to that. Where do I go? I'll figure it out. Bring yourself back to neutral. Release your fingers. Okay, let's go. This time, your arms go a little bit wider as you drift. Then you come up and you still squeeze them back. At the top, squeeze your butts. Butt cheeks. After a few of these, you can start to reach your arms up higher. And I slightly rotate my palms back. So you just mobilize those shoulders. So feel the rotation. So you end up in that position if you can. It's much harder for men to do this.
Because
your arms sit differently to women's when we just naturally walk. Women's palm spaces, men's turn back.
Thanks for making me self-conscious of it.
Let's go deeper, and we're going to 5 more. Now, start to open those knees a little bit wider so they don't start to sink in. When they get lazy, they'll sink in. Open them out so it's toes.
We're walking at the weekend thinking, man, like
that, women walk like that. Now, what's happening? Come up to the top, heel toe your feet off the mat, turn your toes out. Now you're getting a strong resistance on that mat. Slight change of you don't lean so far this time. So we drift those arms, opening the knees, lining up with the middle toes or little toes. And then you can start to bring those arms up. If you keep your posture. Give me 10 more. Now open those knees, start to feel those butt. Tip. Give me 4 more. Last 2. Last one, big reach. And come all the way back up. Interlace those fingers, stretch your arms, push them away. Keeping the fingers linked. Heel toe your feet back underneath your hips. Soften the knees, chin to chest, roll down, bring those arms with you. Up and overhead. So we exhale, stretch them up and overhead. Inhale, ease off towards the base of the spine again. And then exhale, stretch them back up. So mobilizing, a little bit more dynamic stretching, moving through it. Exhaling, swing them as high as they can go. Back up. Begin to straighten your legs a little bit more so you get more into the hamstrings. 4 more. Upside down, so I'll do it for my teeth. Last 2. One more. Hold your stretch. Drop your chest lower. Reach those arms up and over. 5, 4. Reach them higher. 2. And stay low. Release them to the floor. Bend and extend those legs. Stretch out the hamstrings. I'll get those fingertips to the ground. So you're going to lean onto your arms to do it. So bend your knees enough to get your hands flat down. All the way. Bend, bend, bend. And then push your knees straight into your arms. And then look forward. Let's take a walk forward. Bring yourself into a plank. And we go to a toe tap out to the side. Alternating legs. Tap one out. Tap the other out. Abduction. Pick up core. Knees drop to knees at any point. You can just do a little knee tap. Back in. Knee tap. Tap out. Okay. Bring more each side. Straighten those knees. Breathe tummy. When you've done the last one, we're going to lower the knees to the floor. Slide your arms, your bottom back into your heels. Your arms stay forward. And inhale, lift yourself up with your hands, knees. Exhale, drop forward, all the way down to the floor. Slide your hands under your forehead. Okay, we're going to alternate legs. Take your feet wide enough so there's a little bit of resistance on that band. Pick up your right leg, bring it out to the side, bring it back, drop it down and stop to the other side. Pick up the left, squeeze it out, back in and release. So you need to try and keep your knees straight. And if you wish, we can do double legs. Lift, open, close, release. But they always stay apart. So you want to always have that resistance. You can stick to alternating. Do what works for you. Now give me 4 more. Can you lift those thighs up a little bit higher? Love 2. If you're doing individual legs, pick up both legs together. Everyone open your legs out wide and pulse them out. With the tiny movements, really starting to squeeze into those butt cheeks. Get your legs a little bit higher. Give me 8 more little presses out. 4, 3, 2, and release it down. Keep that tension running. And then just loosen up that lower back. We don't want to forget about our upper body, so we need to wake up the upper part of our back. So sliding your fingertips to the side of the head. All we're going to do is simply lift up. We're going to rotate on the spot. We're going to come back to the middle, rotate the other side, and then lower down after those 2. So when you're doing rotations, you want to keep those hip bones exactly where they are. Everything comes from your waist. So you turn, the rib cage follows, you squeeze your shoulder blade at the top, staying hovered as you squeeze to the other side, releasing in the middle. And pin those feet to the ground. I want you to still feel that resistance through your outer thighs. Your feet are coming a little bit, open back out. And you get your chest up a little bit higher. And you turn that elbow a little bit further towards the sky. 2 more of these. Last one. Stay in the middle after your last one. Just lift up a little bit more and do the little pulses here. Tiny little back extension. Get that chest high. Keep squeezing into those legs. 6, 5, a little bit higher. Last 3, 2, and release it down. As you breathe out, everything melts to the ground. Now we are going straight into some side leg work. We're going to roll over to our right side. Body's in a straight line, and you pin over the upper arm. So you want to have everything lined up. Core engaged, the legs float. There's your starting point. Top leg, hips up, joins the bottom leg. Now, if it gets too much, you can bend your knees like that, stay in that hover, and work with half the load. Because not lifting front leg, you've still got that bad. Or you can drop your lower leg down and just work that upper leg on its own. Otherwise, stay hovered. So 7 more induction reps. Seventh one, stayed up high. So we're going to hold that leg up into the air. The bottom leg is just going to squeeze up to reach it and drop, push down to the floor. Squeeze up, drop down to the floor. So focus on that lower leg, inner thigh. Can you lift up top leg a little bit higher, and then the page starts to kick in. If it's not, just put your hand up and I'll come help you. Make it harder. Remember, I'm helping hands today rather than a doer. Now, start to get that leg a little bit higher at the top. It might start to slow down. Give me 6. Squeeze it in. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now meet those legs at the top. Hold. And then just do the little pulses together. So imagine the top leg is your weight on your bottom leg. And then you squeeze it up. Press in. Use your tummy muscles as well. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and release it off. Bend your knees. So now your knees are not quite in front of your hips, but they are bent forward. Let that buttock do nothing for a moment. And you're going to come up onto your right elbow. Now, if you don't want to do a half plank on the knee, which is up here, you can stay here. But don't sink into that shoulder. Strong through the core. Otherwise, lift that. So we don't want to have our hip pushed forward. We want to make sure our knees are slightly in front of our hips. Feet glued, and we're going to open and rotate the hip. You can have your hand on your hip, or you can have your hand to the sky, or you can have your hands slightly supporting on the floor if you prefer. So squeeze, open. So what you want to try and do here is get that kneecap turning up towards the sky. So some of you, actually you and Paul need to bring your knees much further forward. Yeah, and then you'll get more rotation. Yeah, now lift up, and then open. That's it. I don't even know how you do this with that back. Impressive.
You're right here.
So you come into your half plank. Yeah, now we can do it. There we go. 6, 5, 4. Squeeze your right butt cheek. 3, 2. Stay up. Pulse it. Little, tiny openers up to the sky. See if you can come up into your half plank for the last bit. If you're not up there, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop it down and just sit down into your right buttock. Ease it up. Take your left hand behind you. Adjust yourself so you are on your right butt cheek, and then pull your knees in, and then just give your knees a little hug. Nice. Right, so this sets you up for your next exercise. Whilst you're hugging your knees, you'll naturally sunk into your right shoulder. Pull yourself up. Extend your legs out straight. Make sure you've got resistance on that band. Left hand behind you. And we're going to open and close our legs, but not completely closed. We want to keep the resistance. Use your tummy muscles. Pull your thighs in a little bit further up towards your chest. Straighten your knees. Now, everybody, turn your toes out a little bit more, like a Charlie Chaplin position. Make sure those knees turn with your feet. You don't leave those knees behind. Come on, wider. Now pull the thighs closer up while you're crunching in towards your thighs. Thighs are crunching up towards you. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more. And then release them back down. Roll back over onto your front. Okay, we're going to incorporate the arms with the legs. So we're repeating an exercise we did earlier. We're all going to do the 2 legs together. You don't have to do the upward if you don't want to. So we're going to take our arms out in front of us. We're going to go into upside down snow angels. So we lift everything up into the air. We take a wide opening, back to the middle, and then tap it down and repeat. So if you wanted to do the lower body, you could alternate. You could lift, open, close, release, and then go to upper body. Yeah, so you can alternate. It's about those extensions of the knee with a band. It makes you want to do that. Yeah, use your lengthen. Just get those kneecaps off the floor. Get those chest higher off the floor. Reach those arms as long as they will go. 4 more. Last 3. Last 2. 1 more. Big lift. Open up. And release it back down. And we're going to slide up onto our elbows. Interlace the fingers, so the elbows beneath the shoulders. Up the toes. Shut up and flat. Now we're going to go back to those taps out. If you want a little bit more, you can do an arm and a foot reach back in, arm and a foot reach back in. There you go, it's optional. Or perhaps you want to alternate. Do one arm, up.
Not you.
You can do that. You better try. Both arms and legs together. Go on. Hey! So it's just a reach. You try and stabilize those hips. You can do this on your knees. If you're on your knees, you just need to move those legs. So have a look at the mirror as looking. When you're knees, you can be up your knee, you can be up your toes. You can come in long enough. Come on up again. Oh, you.
What, mean this? No.
Right, 6, 4, 3 side. Come on, work it. Big reach. Keep those hips beautifully still. How about 2 really good ones? That'll do. Take this route. Absolutely. And then release it down. Pull those elbows in and come back into that child pose. Close knee child pose. Grab the chin towards the chest. Let your spine settle. Get the pressure off the shoulders. Everyone's yawning in this class today. Am I boring you?
It's a long drive sometimes.
Auntie keeps yawning.
It's Pilates and yoga in general. It's
Yeah.
nothing personal that made me yawn.
Make me yawn.
Not sleepy. It's just something happens to me.
Intake oxygen.
Yeah.
Right, bring your hands forwards. Lift your bottom. Bring yourself controllably back down to the floor. Turn over onto your left side. Body in a straight line, making a pillow with that upper arm. Make sure your hips, knees, and feet are stacked. Then when you're ready, we lift the legs off to a gliding motion. And then we lift that top leg up and return the legs together again. Remember your options. You can drop your lower leg if you wish, just work that upper leg. Or you can keep the glide, bend your knees and work half the load. So make sure you cancel yourselves. So exhale as you lift, inhale as you squeeze those legs together again. Sorry, that was also not me spitting on you.
However you've been with Polly, just spit.
Right, come on, start to lift those lower legs up and then get another inch on that top leg. 6 more. Then we hold the last one up into the air. And that lower leg reaches up to meet it and push it back down to the floor. Up and release. But that top leg will start to creep its way down towards the floor. So you need to lift it up a little bit. 5 more of these. Come on, squeeze it up, release. Don't let that leg drop low on your hips. That last one, they meet at the top, they stay together, and we just do some little tiny pulses. Feel the tummy muscles working as well. Lift that top leg, squeeze it up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release it up. Bend those knees forward. Take your 10 seconds break. Then you're going to slide up onto your left elbow. Set yourself up for the next exercise. Okay, so we're moving into our half plank. Knees not quite in front of the hip bones, they must be quite far. When we push up, we don't push our hips forward, we push our hips slightly, our bottom slightly back. And then, hand on hip, in the air, in front of you, open that top knee, towards the sky and back down. And you must still squeeze that left butt cheek to keep the height of your hips. Or you might be down the floor here, that's absolutely fine. Four more. Now come on, let's get that half plank higher. Hold that last one up, spin through the air and little pulses at the top. Come on, open that kneecap to the sky. 10, 9, 8. Higher. Lift it. Squeeze both butt cheeks. 3, 2, and 1. Release it down. Take a moment off that shoulder. It's my door. We're
At
moving
least I was trying to be discreet with mine.
one person. I think it's only because I'm fighting something that my body's just kind of going, but anyway, I have to be okay, so that's it. Come up into your left elbow again. Pull your knees in towards your chest. Give a little hug. So you're just like on your left back cheek. Then you take that right hand behind you lightly to begin with. Pull yourself up tall, get that posture position, squeeze your belly. Extend your legs straight. And when you're ready, let's open the legs out wide and back in again. Remember your options, suspend your knees, do it with your knees bent. Now lift your chest, squeeze your belly, pull those thighs closer in towards you. So your tummy's doing more. Get those legs wide and turn those toes out. So the knees follow the little toe. 10, 9. Go sink into your left shoulder. 7, 6, 5. Keep those knees going. Follow them, open them up. 3. Higher in those legs if you can. Last one. And release. Flip around, swing around, and come down onto the floor. Okay, you might want to let your knees fall in just to release off the low buttocks. Now, feet and knees about hip width apart. We roll up into that bridge. I want to take the weight into your right side, and we're going to pull the left leg in. Now, from here, you just do a toe tap, and then pull that thigh back in. Or you can make your lever a little bit longer by extending that leg. Sort of flex the foot down towards the floor, point the toe, lift the leg all the way back up. And you could do this not going all the way down to the floor. You could do it halfway down and then point the toe, lift up. So your right butt cheek needs to be doing a lot of work here to keep those hips up and level. Try and lead the heel down and point the toes to bring your leg up. So you're moving the ankle as well. Unless you're doing that with bent leg. Hips up a little bit higher. 4 more. Now, the last one stays up high. Lift all the way up. And tiny little pulses in towards your chest there. Now, squeeze your right butt cheek to get your legs a little bit, your hips, sorry, a little bit higher. Put it in, right up in line with your left hip bone to the sky. 5, 4, 3, 2, and release. Roll it out. Now we're going to continue to work that left leg on its own. So you're going to open the legs to tabletop. And your right leg is going to stay static. So just like you do for the bridge, either tap down or pull that left leg back in. Use your core to stabilize the body. Or straighten both legs and work the left leg only. So it's actually going to be your right side that should feel this more because it's stopping you. It's taking the resistance of that left leg. Yeah, try and keep that right leg straight up to the sky. 6 more. Breathe deep into the tummy muscles. Breathe. Last 3. 2. Now legs stay up in the air after that last one. Reach your fingertips up to those toes and touch them every time. Keep those legs so we still got bad resistance. Squeeze. Touch. 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 Straighten your gaze and get your shoulders higher. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and hug them in. Little roll right. Talk to me. 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 Now pop those feet down onto the ground. Heel toe, so you've got some resistance on that band. So you're still feeling everything at the ground, back, side of the thighs active. Fingertips, side of the head. Inhale, roll your chest to front. And then reach, right hand across to left knee. Stay high as you turn and reach the other way. Now open your knees a little bit wider. So imagine doing a little side crunch. You'll reach, and those obliques are going to kick in. Open the knees wider. Three more each side. Can you reach up a little bit more, just for those last few reps? You've done that last reach, come into the center, lift up one more time, and roll it out. Stretch your legs down, interlace your fingers, turn your palms away, full body stretch. Really expand through the rib cage towards the sternum. Well, I'm going to do yours again. Anyone else?
I did mine quietly.
Did you?
Yeah.
I did my talking.
Stealth yawn.
Look, bring those arms back down by your side. Tuck those shoulder blades, bend your legs, feet hip width apart, and we roll up into that bridge again. So this time we take your weight into your left leg. Begin to lift the right knee in towards the left. You can begin by doing a little toe tap down, bring that leg back in, or go straight into that straight leg, all the way down to the floor or halfway, point the toe to the left. So remember, this is a lever. So not only do you lift it up and put it even closer in towards your chest. So there's that tiny bit more work at that last point. Now get those hips up a little bit higher. So your hips drop in. Right, we've got 6 more of these. So make them big. And you know what happens at the last one, yeah? It stays up. And we begin those little pulses. Pull that right thigh far in towards you again. And then squeeze your left butt cheek. 8, 7, 6, 5. Come on, higher. Last one. And release it off. Take a deep breath. Okay, imprint that spine and then begin to lift those legs to tabletop. If you want to give a quick hug in, please do so. Just adjust your lower back. Your arms can be down by your side, or I like to rest my hands behind my head. It's just more comfortable for me. Perhaps tabletop, left leg stays where it is, and the right foot taps, and you just drive it back in again. And that's your option one. Get both legs straight up, slightly wide, so there's a resistance on that back. You lower your leg down, point your toes, and lift the leg back up. See straight knees, please. We've still got 10 more of these. Let's do it. Quite slow as you can go. Just let no reassurance through instead of a recorded song. Will you stay on? If I give up, you know, just give me a little. Now, when it comes to that last one, you lift that right leg all the way up to the sky. We go back into those reach to the toes. This time, take your legs a little bit wider, and then you reach close. Right to the knees. 10, 9, 8. We'll get up higher. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hug them in. Next is the one. Probably speak back down. Heel toe your feet and knees wide, so there's a strong resistance on that band. And we roll back up into that bridge. This time, take your arm with you and press behind your head. So you've got a little bit more work to do in the back muscles. Open those knees as wide as they can go. Press the hips down toward the floor, push them all the way up, and then squeeze the thighs back together again. Open them out as wide as they will go. Tap your buttocks to the floor and put everything in. Breathe. Maybe 5 more. Can you get those knees really further open? Big butterfly position. Stay up on your last one, please. Bring those knees together. And let's just open and close on the spot. Come on, I want to see knees touching. I want to see knees going wider than your hips. Back them open wide. 4, 3, 2, more. And roll it. Let your knees gently drop over to one side. If your back's allow you to. Yeah. Over to the other side. Roll your knees back into the middle. Tuck your tailbone under. Swing your arms to the above your shoulders. And knees to tabletop. Now we're going to extend opposite arm to the leg, but slightly out to an angle. So not quite close to the body, reaching to the corners of your mat, back in, and support to the other side. Now your option with this is just to do a toe tap or reach the arm. Okay? They're going to make it a bit easier. If you want to make it harder, you do it with straight legs. Reaching out, going back in, And then we have our final option, if you wish to have it. So your legs and arms start at the top, and everything goes out. Snow angels, pull everything in, and why not crunch up those toes in between? Why not? Exactly. 10 more. Now keep touching those toes out, Charlie Chaplin style, because the knees will drift in. Squeeze it. Last 4. 3 more. Last 2. Now when everyone's finished, take those arms and legs up to the sky together, straighten them as their beds. Reach up. Turn toward the left foot. And then reach the right arm up toward the little toe. Just working on a slight oblique twist. Reach. Try and keep those legs apart. 6, 5. Can you touch your little toe? 4, 3, 2. Straight over to the other side. Reach it. Keep those knees straighter, guys. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then hug them. Roll around. In your own time, slide those bands off. Holding onto the band, your hands, take your arms overhead again, stretch long. Move your feet to the right corner of your mat. Take your right heel over your left ankle, slide your shoulders over to the right side of your back. And I've got my thumbs hooked on my band. And you stretch the elbows, pushing the left shoulder down into the floor as you reach the arms over to the right. So my right thumb is pulling my left thumb to get more stretch in that thigh bend. And at the same time, so left butt cheek into the floor. Release your feet, walk them over to the other side. Left heel over right ankle. And then slide your whole upper body to the left. And do exactly the same on this side. So your right buttock into the floor and using your left thumb to pull your right arm into that side stretch. Take some breaths. And carefully ease it off. Come back into the middle, keeping your bands. Unless you've got a heavy band, keep it as a single one. Otherwise, double up your band. Bring your body back to the centre. Left foot, forward the foot, straight up, down. So if you're not feeling like you've got the flexibility to do that, feel free to go single. We use this band, you've got lots of flexibility, you push that knee straight to go. Then you use your arms to put the thigh into pulse. Stretch your right leg flat down into the ground. More trousers to chuck away. I have to bend my trousers.
Okay. Why?
Got a hole in them.
Yeah, okay. I want to swear just for days.
In a thigh hole.
You're not sewing up.
No, they're that's not that type of material. There's lots of colours. We've got them so much in. I've had these about 8, 9 years. And I've got 18 more million. I'll be alright. Now bend your right knee, foot the ground, and allow both the legs to go over to the right. Open your left arm out wide and let's stretch down that side. Put your weight, Anthony.
No altitude support. Oh,
Paul, grab his arm. Oh, you can't.
let's pretend it's down. No, we've got to eat some messy.
So breathe into your left shoulder blade to get that grounded, and then use your right arm to extend the knee, driving your toes up towards. Heavyweights aren't in here anymore, are they?
No, that's why I keep forgetting it's someone from outside.
Little weight better than no weight. We're going to do that. So keep driving your toes so they're in line with your shoulder. Yeah, not resting. Not resting. We'll talk about your rest.
Oh yeah, make it comfortable, mate.
Okay. You bring those legs back up to the extension. And then take the band with your left hand. Bend the knee out wide towards your left shoulder. Grab your foot if you can with your right hand. Drive the heel in towards you. Open that left knee out wide. Then, can you open that leg out wide to the side? Now, my right hip does not like this, so I need to go into a half butterfly and put my right hand on the inner thigh, which is more comfortable. You may find that better as well. Or you may be happy where you are. Try and turn your toes down towards the floor. And again, you're pulling the toes towards your left shoulder.
Wish you were only faithful.
And move the leg back to the middle. Bring the right knee back. Bend both your legs. Put your feet to the floor. Fold the feet together. Give me a little butterfly seesaw side to side.
I'm feeling up with you. Now that I want to more, how can I feel you everywhere? Oh yeah, I'm not living to prove. You know the truth. I never wanted to somewhere else.
And then bring yourself back to the middle. Pull the knees in together. Take that band. Go to the right foot this time. Take it up to the sky. Slide your left leg down and straighten both your legs. And pull those shoulders into the floor. Nice long deep breath if you're lying out through the mouth. You're going to take your band in your left hand. You're going to open your right arm out to the side. You're going to bend your left knee. That's allow both legs to pull over to the left. And then move that leg up towards your left shoulder. Raising those knees. Push your legs straight into me.
That's pretty straight.
For you, yes.
You can use that as a ruler.
Breathing. Up, up, up. Then begin to drift that leg back up. The sky. Taking the band in the right hand, bending the knee in towards you, towards your right shoulder. Catch the foot with your left hand. Pull the heel in, open that right knee out. So when we begin to move into our inner thigh stretch, you can keep your left leg straight or you can bend into that half picnic box. So when you're ready, release the foot with your left hand. Keep the knee pointing out that way and begin to open the leg out. So I want to try and turn the toe down towards the sky, then use your arm for the toes towards your right shoulder. Straighten out the knee as best you can. So take your legs. Open your left knee out. Left knee. Let that just fall. Get that always toes towards bar you get more in the thigh stretch, yeah. Yeah. And also good. Get a little bit more in that movement if you can. Then we begin to float the leg back up to the top, bringing that left knee in, releasing the back, hug your knees wide. Rock side to side. Slide your hands around the back of the thighs, roll up. And always take your left leg in, your right foot forward. So you might want to put the band back around your foot if you wish. Slide your right arm inside that right knee. And your hand onto your knee, lift yourself up tall. This arm opens out, we twist and we follow that hand. So you're rotating, but you're using your right arm against your right leg to turn. Then park that left butt cheek to the floor. Have to bring the arm up high, and then imagine trying to reach your toes. And then you use that right arm to turn your body. Enjoy that. It's like a little bit of a low back stretch. Oh, can you grab your toes?
With this hand?
No, that one. No.
Oh, boy.
So we're turning our eye gaze underneath that arm up towards the sky to open the chest. Turning that arm. Turn your head under. Good. Keep twisting your body. And let's release that arm gently. Back to the middle. Breathe the band if you're using it. Swap over to the other side. Bend the knee, get that arm inside, hand on that knee, lift up. And then open up. Follow, twist. So try and follow the hand and squeeze a little bit more. Then we begin to move the arm up. The sky, across the ear, and the side bend. But also use that left arm to turn the chest up towards the ceiling. Full extension on that elbow. I'll do on this side. Come on, reach a little bit more. And then release the arm, roll it back. This then allows you to bring that foot in, comfortable position, hands on your knees, lift the chest, eye gaze up. Drop your head back, but close your jaw. And then go the opposite. Tuck the belly in, curve the spine, fix the shoulder. And then bring yourself straight again. Nice straight spine. How you would sit all day. Beautiful posture. The arms open. We do a big reach out. We go into that stretch again, like we started with. Lifting it up. As we exhale, we bring our hands together. We give ourselves a big overhead back. Pat down in. About that down. Thank you very much. Okay. Now that really went quick today. Thank you. Thanks, guys. Thank you.